Hello. What's your name? What's your name? Why'd you end up popping your balloon?
I ended up popping it because that comment about hair. I know your mama got short hair too.
The height.
Huh?
Yeah.
Popping your balloon.
I'm taller than you.
Cop out reasons that a lot of these contestants give when they don't want to just be honest and really disclose the reason why they popped. So I don't like their shoes. I don't like their watch.
What's wrong with his fit?
I don't like the watch. I would say is more the accessories.
Wow.
You do for a living? I'm a porn star. Okay.
Can't add any intellectual anything into
He's
my
right
life.
though.
I can tell that you're triggered, and that's okay.
I'm not.
There's a specific feeling that you get about 15 minutes into every episode. And it's not necessarily frustration, secondhand embarrassment. It's more like recognition. Like, oh, I've seen this before. I've met this person. I might have been that person. And then you read the top comment and it says, "Is that time of the week when we find out why so many people are single?" And it immediately clicks. This is why so many Black people are single. Now, if you're unfamiliar, Pop the Balloon is essentially a dating reality TV show here on YouTube, hosted by Arlette and BM. And it strips away everything that traditional, polished reality TV shows tend to hide behind.
So we're gonna be bringing out some single ladies one by one. When she comes around this corner, if you like what you see, she's saying all the right things. Do not pop your balloon. However, if there's anything that you're just really not feeling, you can't see yourself dating her, whatever it may be, go ahead and pop your balloon, and I'll go over to each of you and see why you ended up popping.
And remember, it's nothing like your typical dating show. It's not like your Love is Blinds and your Love Islands. It's really raw and unfiltered. And because of this, it's uniquely revealing. Those first 10 seconds of them walking in are oftentimes the toughest to watch. And it's really because it exposes how people behave when attraction is the only variable at play. If the bachelor or bachelorette walks out and the lineup isn't necessarily intrigued enough, the set transforms into a drive-by shooting.
Hello. What's your name? What's your name?
It literally starts to sound like the 4th of July.
Hold up. Wait a minute. Now, I understand what she's doing. She's trying to make a video. She's trying to make her content. But you guys saw what that was. That was a hood rat, baby mama, sugar mama. Well, not sugar mama, but somebody that wants you to be their sugar daddy. That looked like a headache. Let's continue.
Mind you, the person didn't even get to say their name yet.
She was
and
off.
Every time that happens,
You can see
it makes it so hard to unsee the theme of superficiality in the current dating scene. This is also where we can observe types and standards being confused, because those two things are completely different. A type refers to superficial preferences, such as physical appearance, job title, or hobbies that often drive initial chemistry but do not guarantee long-term compatibility. And off rip, that's an issue because a lot of the people who come onto the show, they're clearly looking through a lens of what's my type. But that feels like self-sabotage, because if you felt compelled enough to come onto a dating show, more likely than not, the typical type that you go for hasn't been working out. So there'd be value in maybe taking the angle where you're looking for someone who matches your standards and values. Maybe try something new. And the superficial popping has become such an issue. It's been noticeable how Arlette presses people way harder now whenever they pop, and you can just tell that it's for something nonsensical.
I don't like the way he's dressed. I don't like how he's dressed either.
So what's wrong with his fit?
I don't like the watch. I would say is more the accessories
Wow.
than the fit.
Connection should be about like skin deep, like should be deeper than
It
just
should.
because we can change our clothes.
Yeah, I agree. I just didn't want.
See, this is much different, right? The guys saw the hood rat in her. She came out looking like who did it on Sunday, and she was with someone on Sunday. Guys didn't want any parts of that. She can't see it, but men can see it, right? This right here is childish. I don't like his fit. All the men look sharp, right? You didn't like his watch? Like, what is he supposed to have on a Rolex? There's a difference. And this is why men are fine being alone, right? Because you guys saw the difference between the men popping when she came out and then her judging the men. Makes no sense.
To emasculate men. That's not something that I'm. So
The variety of stupid cop-out reasons that a lot of these contestants give when they don't want to just be honest and really disclose the reason why they popped on someone, it's beyond me. Oh, I don't like their shoes. I don't like their watch. I don't like when men are shorter than me. But then the man is way taller than the girl. Like,
Make it make sense.
and I'm not making these up. These have actually happened more than once.
Why'd you end up popping your balloon?
I'm taller than you.
Oh, no, you're not.
Yeah.
Let's see. You are not taller than him. Not even close. No.
it's delusional.
You're way shorter.
She sure she got heels on too.
But in summary, the bigger issue that instances like this in the show highlight in the black dating scene, it doesn't show any self-awareness. It's just really hard to see the point in flying to a different state just to seek out their typical types. If it hasn't worked out in your everyday life, maybe the show is the opportunity to do something different. Speaking of types and preferences, the ones that we see on the show shine a very bright light on a historical issue within the community, and that issue is colorism. I don't know if this may be a hot take or not, but by now in 2026, we should all know by now that colorism can affect any black person of any shade or tone. So as typically and historically known, darker skinned folks tend to be viewed as less favorable, not as attractive, etc. And when it comes to lighter skinned folks, what I tend to see is them being told that they're not black enough. The traditional definition of colorism tends to describe the discrimination only going towards people of darker skin tones. And when it comes to both of these spectrums of colorism, they're both frequently seen in Pop the Balloon. And hey, you don't have to agree with me. I may not convince you, but these next two clips just might change your opinion.
Is he someone that you type?
I don't like light skinned men, however, you're very attractive.
That's cool. We can move. Yeah.
If it's light and
You know what's funny? That man was ready to accept it, but he's looking at her like, I'll pass anyway. But you know what? He didn't say it. Men don't get on shows saying, oh, well, you know. The other girl that had the attitude, I reacted to it the other day, right? But the man was ready to accept it. As light-skinned men, we're not favored. Unless it's with another community, but in our community, we're not favored. We're used to it.
ain't right.
Okay.
But you're cute.
Oh, okay. Let's go down over there. All right, your name and age, and why did you end up popping your balloon?
My name is Anita. I'm 37. I don't think there's like an attraction between us.
Okay.
No, she's someone that's your type?
Yeah, she's my type. Definitely, I like her skin tone. I like.
She's shocked.
She's beautiful. You know what I mean? And I like the fact that you got braids.
Oh, I'm shocked, and I didn't think you were attracted.
Why are you shocked?
I
Wow.
think I was his type.
I should think that, but
Yeah, nah, you're very beautiful. I like your skin tone again. And, yeah.
Wow. She canceled herself out. She prejudged. She saw the girl standing next to her, said, I can't compete with her. These other girls are lighter. I can't compete with her. Look at that. That's the look of regret. She's singing that song in her head. I'm so sick of love songs. Feeling sad. And she calls it to herself. Don't prejudge.
Something I think is worth mentioning, specifically when it comes to the clip of the darker skinned woman, a lot of the comments assessed that moment as insecurity on her end, but simply ruling that out as insecurity feels very dismissive to the nuance that the moment deserves. Black women in general, we've all experienced that backhanded compliment of, oh my God, you're so pretty for a black girl. And even besides that, within the community, dark-skinned women aren't shown as much love as they're shown in the comments. And let's really talk about it. Because in the comments, it's almost like we've imagined colorism. At the end of the day, colorism is a form of internalized anti-blackness that was imposed externally and maintained internally. The prominence of colorism on the show really shows the effect of the historical oppression from things like the brown paper bag test and the fine-tooth comb test. Since we mentioned the fine-tooth comb test, let's talk about hair, because hair is such a recurring topic on the show. As discussed in a previous video, black hair is not a neutral topic. It's a very sensitive matter to many of us for many different reasons, but the laundry list of constructed biases towards the hair that grows out of our scalp has marginalized us and continues to marginalize us. I mean, there is a reason why the Crown Act exists. Black people have been told that their locks aren't professional, and then there's those instances where box braids are looked at as ghetto, but then they're cool when they're on the cover of Vogue magazine. But that's a different conversation for a different time. Just like with colorism, a lot of people in our community have internalized the whole rhetoric surrounding black natural hair. Pop the Balloon is just really showing how we still have work to do as a community. We need to deconstruct these internalized biases, because it gets to a point where it's almost laughable to think about how someone could walk onto the set of Pop the Balloon and the love of their life could be in that lineup. Their soulmate could be standing in that same room, and they reject them and pop their balloon just because they decided to wear their TWA instead of a 30-inch bust down that day, or because a man decided to wear his locks down instead of having them up in a bun like he has to when he goes to work. Now, if you are a regular viewer of Pop the Balloon, breathe. Yes, we are going to talk about height, because it is one of the main, if not one of the most annoying, regular reasons why people pop, and I don't know if it'll ever make sense.
And now, is he someone that's your type?
Go ahead,
Not
say
really.
it. Okay.
Not really.
Why not?
I like someone who's a little taller.
Why'd you end up popping his?
The height.
Huh?
Never mind.
It would just be for height. Yeah.
Respect.
Now, Arlette and BM, y'all knew what you were doing when you put that short man in the middle of the lineup. Y'all ain't have to do him like that. I'm not here to police anyone's preferences, but if there's one thing that I will do, it's gonna be pointing out a double standard. The discourse surrounding height on the show reveals a double standard where women see no issue when it comes to popping the balloon of a man who is not necessarily the tallest or doesn't meet their height preference. But as soon as a man pops on a woman because his preference is just longer hair, all hell breaks loose.
And now, is she someone that's your type?
Not so much. I'll say more so like the hair. More so attracted to longer hair. Yeah.
Fair enough. And Sandy, why'd you end up popping your balloon?
I ended up popping it because that comment about hair, I know your mama got short hair too.
You can't make this.
She's black. At the end of the day, black women, we you don't know what to expect with our hair. We could wear it straight, we could wear it curly, and that was just like too much for me. So I don't got time for it. If you don't know, if you can't grow up from your roots, then you can't grow up with me. So that's how I feel.
Go ahead.
I mean, my mom's actually on my necklace. She doesn't have short hair for one.
It doesn't matter. It's
but-
it's about who you are as a brother. Don't talk to black women up here about hair. That's just it. You need to really check on your ends before you talk about long or short hair, because a lot of girls with long hair be.
See a girl like that, my man should have a smile from here to here. Like, she'll be looking at me like, why'd you do this? Have it like this. Because you popped your balloon. Because the way you're talking, I will be like Aaron the plumber up there. I'll be an issue. I could never go on Pop the Balloon. Well, I'm married anyway, but you guys know what I'm saying.
Having no hair just because it's long as thin. So yeah, I'm sorry, I can't.
Okay.
She got no hair in there. Yeah.
There is an imbalance there, but it's not even just height. It's financial status. Sometimes it's body count. Other times it's a sense of style. All of these things have caused us to put love to the side and bring senseless arguments to the forefront. Now let's talk about how the impact of social media is seen throughout the show. Because the way that alpha male ideologies have infiltrated every single corner of the internet, it feels like, it's only inevitable that it would find its way onto the show on multiple occasions.
He already had something to say before we even got to him. So
I pop my balloon just because you're simply too young. But it's less about being a red flag and more about being a liability.
I get it.
If I were to bring you into my life, you would be a liability. You can't add anything to my life.
Right.
You would be a liability to everything in my life.
So what can I not add to your life? What is that?
You can't teach me anything. You can't help me with my finances in any way. You can't add any intellectual anything into
He's
my
right
life.
though.
I can tell that you're triggered, and that's okay.
I'm not triggered, sweetheart. You are very handsome.
We can
But-
work through this
but
together.
you
Please
said I
put your
can't
hands
bring
down.
you any.
Your immaturity will prevent you from being with a real man.
Oh, man.
If we were to get together, you would be asking me questions.
He got game.
Like, Dr. Elam, what did you do to acquire everything that you acquired? What did you do to learn everything that you learned? What type of habits and skills do you have that can help me get to where I want to get? You have 2 Airbnb properties. How can we get to 4? How can we get to 8?
I already know how to do that. My dad. That's how I got it.
Next contestant, please.
Please.
Emotional damage.
The men who tend
Man.
to subscribe to these alpha male ideologies, they tend to frame relationships as the man has the determining final say as to whether a woman is worthy of him. And when said ideology gets challenged, the women then get classified as loud, argumentative, immature, and even sometimes masculine. This subscription has deluded these men into viewing love as a competition and makes them view women as products or pets to be evaluated rather than a person to be known. And when men like this appear on Pop the Balloon, they make it undeniably clear that they are their own obstacle in their love lives. These social media manufactured standards are keeping people single because they've empowered people to analyze potential partners with online performance in mind. So in return, they show difficulty with receiving.
But I have to give kickback on that one and say, I understand what she's saying, but we have to look at the main culprits here. And the main culprits are modern women, right? So after this, I'm going to get into some more videos where females are rejecting guys for no reason at all. Let's continue.
Feedback or accepting rejection because in their mind the whole scenario was pre-planned for them by social media, and social media would never steer you the wrong way, right? One of the simplest and best comments I've ever seen under an episode was, some of these folks have been single since y'all started this show. And that is just such a valid observation. There are people who have returned onto the show so many times. I know their name before they even introduce themselves. I'm familiar with you. At this point, I know you. Like, sir, we've played these games before. We know the song. Even crossing the sea to try on the UK edition of the show with the same energy, the same standards, and the same rejections. But in a sea of losses, there's been many people on this show who have found real, genuine love and connections, and there will be many more to come. Giving up is easy, but having these uncomfortable conversations and learning from them in order to grow is a choice worth making.
Yeah, but shout out to the content creator. She definitely did her thing with this video. But yeah, Pop the Balloon is messy. But with that show, you can see the problem with people's brains. I'm not going to lie. A lot of men do expect too much, right? They may listen to people like Fresh and Fit, but that's a little bit extreme. But a lot of what they say is right? And a lot of what women do is wrong. I talk about it on my channel, but I understand she's not in the manosphere. She doesn't understand, and she doesn't care to understand because that's just the way it is, right? But that's why I said I need to get into these videos, because you can see these females rejecting the guys for absolutely nothing. And it happens all the time on the show. And also you saw in the first clip when a lady said, oh, I think that was like third clip, oh, you're shorter than me, prejudging, right? And then when the other girl said, I don't like you because of your watch. Crazy. And you saw when the men rejected that girl, what did she look like? Hood rat, baby mama. So I understand why that happened, but let's get into it.
Your age and where you're from. I'm Crystal. I'm 33. I'm from California.
Okay, and what do you do for a living?
I'm a porn star.
Okay.
I said, wait a minute. Wait a minute.
And you haven't popped your balloon. Tell me why you haven't popped.
I don't know. I just haven't. There's nothing like wrong. There's something that's like that bothered me or whatever.
Wait, first of all, you're not going to speed past that like you didn't just say what you just said.
Okay, yeah. All right. And do you have a question that you would like to ask her?
How long you've been in your career?
Like 8 years.
Is that something you plan on doing for the rest of your life?
I mean, I don't know. No, probably.
Is that cool with you that she's a? Does that bring concern?
I mean, so far, it's cool.
Okay, all
Just wanna
right.
know.
Okay, all
What is your
right.
life plan? I mean, if you plan to do it for your rest of your life or not.
Okay.
You know?
And do you have a question you'd like to ask him?
Can I see him take off his hat?
Oh.
Okay.
Okay. Well, yeah.
Terrible. It's not terrible. I mean, I had to ask. You know?
Oh, me too.
Well, I asked you, what do you like to do for fun?
Not probably not like a lot. Smoke.
So
Eat, smoke, yeah, smoke, eat. I knew it, eat, because she smokes. Eat.
You're more of a homebody?
Sure. Yeah. I got like hella plants, so.
Oh, okay.
I'm
Gotcha.
like, yeah.
Okay.
So
And
you're like a herbalist?
No. No.
Just
but like a plant mom.
Like a plant mom.
Okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay. And do you have any kids?
Yes, I have an 11-year-old son.
Okay. And do you have any kids?
Yeah. I have one baby.
Oh, okay. How old?
16 months.
Oh, wow. Okay. All right. That's a new baby. Yeah. Okay. Do you have another question you would like to ask her?
All right, this is a real pop the balloon. The balloon pops the balloon. She's like, I don't like him. Pop, pop. Oops, I popped my balloon by mistake.
No, I don't.
No? Okay. Do you have a question you would like to ask him?
Yes. I'm not sure like how he feels about I don't know what the word would be, like multiple husbands.
Polyandry?
Yes.
It's an evil world we live in.
Yeah. There you go. Polyandry. Yeah, I'm not sure how you feel about that.
That's something that's a negative for me.
Okay, hold on. Do I pop it or do I?
Yeah. Yeah.
She want to have guys run a train on her every night. Are we blind? Pop the balloon is a problem, but it's not on the end you think it is, right? That's why I wanted to react to that video too. Not to bash the creator, just to expose what's going on, right? Let's continue.
And what do you do for a living?
My name is Miss 007. I'm an artist.
This is the Balloon Pop the Balloon show. A new show. I think I gotta react to this.
And I'm from St. Louis, but I live in Los Angeles.
Okay. And tell me, why'd you end up popping your balloon?
I popped your, well, okay. You fine, baby. I'm gonna just tell you that. You really could get it on a good day.
On a good day, not a bad day either?
Maybe a bad day.
Oh, okay.
You could get it on any day. But it was the age, unfortunately.
I thought that was
Oh man, a girl that can't breathe has a man in front of her that looks like a football player and says it's because the age. You can barely breathe when you said that to me. The age?
good age. 28 is a good age. I'll be 29 this year.
Yeah, but you don't know how I am.
Age is only a number, baby.
Okay.
It's all about the lifestyle. I mean, all about your experience and what you've been through in life.
That wasn't the only thing.
Okay,
That was
go
just
ahead.
one thing. Okay.
I'm listening.
All right. Listen to Big Mama, okay? Okay. The second thing was, I don't know how I feel about dating a porn star. Like, I mean, I'm enough porn star at home. I don't think you need other people, women, to please you in those ways. I mean, get your bag, but let's find another bag. And the third thing was, don't hate me for this, because I hate being this person.
Hold up. Another corn star. The balloon, pop the balloon, the corn star edition.
Wow. Here we go.
But the socks and the shoes, baby, then you swagged out from the knees up, baby. I'm trying to.
See, I wasn't even at home before I came here. So you feel me?
Yeah.
Just whatever's in the car was in the car.
I feel you. I had the
These
same
are comfortable
situation.
shoes. It's not about what they look like, it's how they feel in your feet.
I know.
So at the
They
end of the
are
day-
very comfortable, but if we go out together, the swag gotta
Oh yeah, that's different. We
be
going out.
consistent. I ain't gonna be the only person that's gonna say that.
I bet you ain't. That's okay.
And is she someone that would be your type?
No, because, she judged me by my shoes and stuff, my age. I had a question for you. How old are you?
41.
Oh, yeah, I ought to pop too. That's 40, baby.
Yeah, so you'd have popped too, but man, Pop the Balloon is off the chain. Everybody has a Pop the Balloon show now. It's getting out of hand. Here's the original.
I'm 40.
And Alana, what do you do?
I'm retired.
Retired. Okay, nice. And why'd you end up popping your balloon?
He said something about being short. Baby, I am so short. I'm about 5'2.5", but 5'3". I'm gonna give it to myself. Yeah, but then you also did say something about making assumptions, and you kind of made an assumption about the very first person, and then made another assumption about the next person, which kind of threw me off. So, it is what it is.
Okay.
No, she's someone that you type?
Not necessarily. I would have to know more about what her retiring status is, but yeah, nothing wrong with her.
Okay, got it. Thank you.
What did you do?
I was an IT project manager globally.
So yeah, she would have been my type.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you. Your name and age?
I'm Kristen. I am in my mid-30s.
Okay. And what do you do?
I work in
There are men out there that pick women over what they do. Crazy. I don't care what you would have did.
telecommunication, and I'm also retired. I'm a retired lover girl.
Retired lover girl.
¿Por qué?
Yes, retired lover girl.
Meaning?
I'm
Red
retired from
flag.
the streets.
Ooh.
Hung my jersey and everything.
Streets.
But I'm back in. But anywho,
So why did you end up popping your balloon?
now?
I mean, y'all were already down here.
she
I was
popped
like, I don't want to waste any time. I have a traumatizing experience from a bald-headed man. No offense. You look good. You look really good. And I was trying to hold on, but I was like, I'm not trying to waste time. So I popped.
No, she's someone that you would approach?
I can actually the streets.
Yes.
What is the streets?
The trenches.
The trenches? Probably not.
Dating is the trenches.
I'm not sure what that-
2025 is the trenches.
I'm not sure what the streets are.
But yeah.
I mean,
I had to pop.
I'm in nightlife. I bodyguard for celebrities. I'm in the streets, but I don't know if we meant the same kind of streets.
The dating streets, yes.
Okay.
That's what I
Yeah,
mean.
leave it at that.
But this is what it is. It is a wreck. It is a wreck. And this is why men are fine being alone, because they watch things like this and go, I can't do it. But yeah, y'all, thank you for watching. Be sure to subscribe. Also, be sure to click that notification bell to make sure you get on my videos as soon as I release them. I see around 60% of you guys are not subscribed, so it's free to subscribe. Definitely subscribe on your way out. Also, I definitely suggest, if you're looking to sustain an extra income, because this economy is in shambles, I can definitely help you. I escaped from the economy in about 13, 14 years ago. And I can show you how to do the same thing. We're working online, hiring others to work for you and hiring them for less, taking them to places that make you more. And this is one of those things where you can actually make six figures. But yeah, guys, other than that, thank you for watching. Peace out. See you next video.
The Iceman is coming!
Winter is here.